Soul purpose is one of the most searched concepts in the spiritual world on the internet. However, it is also one of the most misunderstood. So today I want to talk about what soul purpose is, what it is not, and how you can discover it, how you can figure out what is your soul purpose. If you're new to me, I'm Elizabeth Plancon, and I'm a soul activator, spiritual mentor, and healer. And essentially, I help others find their thing, discover their soul gifts, and help them bring them to the world so they can make the impact that they were born to make, destined to make, while also living a life full of fulfillment, joy, and abundance. So let's get into it. What is soul purpose? So soul purpose, first and foremost, which is something I talk about in all of my videos, is to grow and to expand and to become the fullest version of yourself, the version of you where you are fully expressing who you always were and who you were meant to be on a soul level. And so many of us associate soul purpose with what am I here to do, or what is my quote unquote job, right? Soul purpose is not so much a job, but it is how you are showing up in the world and how you are living your life in this fullest expression of yourself to make the impact that you are here to make. If we have this big grand soul purpose that we're supposed to do as our daily work, right? And it doesn't always have to look like daily work or a career. It could be something else that you are doing that is not tied to a career or a job or money. But if you are someone that is wanting to really discover, and you're having this pull, this calling of I'm here to help others in some way, keep watching. This video is definitely for you. What soul purpose is not, it is not something that we just do for the rest of our lives and it just becomes another hamster wheel thing, right? It just becomes another same old day in, day out, where we are doing the same thing essentially for the rest of our lives. Because many of us have been ingrained and have been told like we work a job and that is what we do for the rest of our lives until we retire. Soul purpose is different than that, right? It is something that is constantly evolving and growing as you grow and evolve. So yes, you may do, quote unquote, your soul purpose that is like essentially the same thing for, until you decide no longer to work anymore or do that thing. But really it is always going to change, evolve as you do. The people you may work with may change. You may work with one type of person when you first are beginning. And then as you grow and change and learn more and become more advanced, you may realize that you are here for a different set of people, right? So again, it is not something that is a one size fit all. When I first started into my coaching career or into this journey of finding my soul purpose, I first started developing my psychic abilities and healing abilities, and then got another calling, another pull that I was here for something else. And then I became a certified manifestation and manifestation and mindset mentor. And from there, I then now do what I do, right? So you see how it's sort of tied together, but they're not really the same thing. I do talk about manifestation and mindset in my work a lot, but I'm not solely teaching on manifestation and mindset work, right? I used to just do energy healings and psychic readings, and I'm not just solely doing that anymore. I'm incorporating that into my work every single day by channeling for my clients with their soul purpose, their soul gifts, helping them heal their blocks, their limitations that have been stopping them from stepping fully into their soul purpose. So that is an example of how your soul purpose will evolve, can evolve and grow, but you're taking all of these tools along the journey with you. So one way for you to discover your soul purpose and really realize what it is that you're here to do is your innate dormant soul gifts. These are gifts that you pretty much were born with. They came with you when you decided to incarnate in this world in this human form. And a lot of times when people are discovering their soul gifts and they're starting to work in that kind of field, or if they're doing something related to soul gifts, we oftentimes feel as like a newbie, and we feel like we are not qualified, or we're afraid to bring our gifts to the world because what will people think of us, right? Because we haven't done them before. And who's going to want to work with me? Imposter syndrome comes through, right? But the truth of the matter is these gifts you've always had, and you've actually been using these dormant soul gifts for lifetimes. They have been carried with you from lifetime to lifetime, and you've mastered them over the years. So while you may feel like a newbie because you're just remembering these dormant soul gifts as they become activated within you, you actually have been doing them for years, and they will get stronger and stronger again once you use them more and more, almost like a muscle, right? Because you're remembering, wow, I can do these things. Your soul is remembering actually what your dormant soul gifts are. So that's one layer of kind of how to find or discover what it is you're here to do. It's kind of like the how. The next layer can be is, what have you overcome? What challenges have you walked through? And what have you learned on the other side of those challenges? Because there are people that you may be here to help walk through similar challenges as well, walk through that path, but you're going to be able to help them get through those challenges with maybe far greater ease, or having the support that you wish you would have had as you walked through those challenges and paths. And you are going to take the lessons that you've learned through walking through those challenges and help them like almost see the things that you couldn't see when you were walking through that path, right? Overcoming those challenges. So it's going to make it so much easier for others as you help them through the similar paths that you've already walked. It's almost like you're helping them get the shortcut. And life isn't about getting the shortcuts, right? We want to learn the lessons, but it doesn't always have to be painful. It doesn't always have to take a really long time. So if we have those cheat codes available to us, we can have them. We can have access to them. And you might be someone that is there to help give those cheat codes to someone else that is where you used to be. So the next layer of our soul purpose is kind of what it is that we have this calling for, right? What it is that we feel really lit up about and passionate about. And when we merge our soul gifts and the path that we've walked through, in our lifetime, we merge those together and we fuel them with our passions, what lights us up, what we can talk about all day, what we can learn about all day, what we can teach about all day and help others through all day. That's when we discover what it is that we're here to do, right? When we know that we have these skills, and it may not always be enjoyable, but we have that calling, we have that passion for a reason. Your passions will be the key to your purpose. So follow those passions and couple them with your skills and the experiences that you have lived through. Those three things together are going to be a huge indicator to your life's purpose and to your soul's purpose of what you're here to do. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video for more informational videos about your soul purpose. I have soul purpose activations, meditations on this channel as well, but I also have a soul purpose guide of different ways to help you, where I go into more detail, more depth about finding and discovering your soul purpose. The link is in the description for this. This is a free guide. I would love to offer this to you. You also can schedule a 20-minute free soul blueprint purpose call with me if you want to have a conversation and chat about where you are and what the kind of feelings that you're having within you, the callings, the nudges, and we can go into your soul blueprint and really discover what are your next steps. What is it that you're here to do, and help give you some clarity around that as well. Again, I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the links down below in the description to get your soul purpose guide or book your free soul purpose blueprint. Sending you all so much love. Take care.